vlog. It's currently 6:50. It's Tuesday. It is November 11th, and Tuesdays are a busy day of the week for me because I take a lot of my work calls on Tuesdays, and so that's exactly what we have on the schedule for today. So I thought it would be a fun video to take you along in a day of my life while I balance running not only my marketing firm, which is my full-time job, but also my own Pilates yoga and bar studio in my small town. So I'm actually an owner of 2 businesses. I also try to make content on the side, and I also am just really passionate about living life to the fullest and romanticizing my life and the coziness of life, especially this season, and also taking my health and my wellness very seriously. So that's a lot of things to figure out how to mesh together and to find balance, but that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to take you along showing you kind of how I try to find that balance, and I hope you enjoy. We have our cup of coffee. Of course, we couldn't get started without it. I usually make my cup of coffee and then I sit in my favorite chair and I read a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and do that. It is already 7:56. I usually try to start work by 9 o'clock. So we have about an hour. As you probably can tell, I just take my morning slow. I purposely wake up early so I can have a slow morning. I used to be not an early riser. I'm still not a super early riser, but I used to wake up more along the lines of like 8:30, and I was always so rushed to get into work. I immediately felt behind, and I didn't have time in the morning just for myself to ease into it, to get mentally prepared for the day ahead, the work ahead. And in this line of work that I do, it can get really overwhelming really fast, and it has completely changed my life waking up early in the morning. I look forward to it because I know in the morning, like, I have time for myself. I used to get the like midnight scaries, the like late night revenge where you procrastinate going to sleep because you know when you wake up in the morning you have like all this stuff to do. And yes, I always have all this stuff to do, but I'm no longer afraid of going to bed because I know I'll have plenty of time in the morning to just take it easy and to relax and enjoy my morning. Everyone says wake up early, it changes your life. It truly changed your life, and I think it took me getting to the age of 26 to fully understand why. There are so many things at 26 that I understand why now. It's actually crazy the way my brain worked whenever I was like 22, 23, and I swore I was so mature. I truly do feel and understand and know so much more now at 26, and it makes me excited to be even older, to be 30, to be 35, because the amount of things I will know then and understand then makes me excited for that. I am a big time blocker, so I'm gonna insert my time block schedule right here. This keeps me sane, y'all. So oh, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to any veterans out there. But this is how I plan my entire day, almost always. So you can see in purple are all my work calls. Starting at 11:30, I have a 30-minute touch point, and then at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I have three hour-long calls. Right now we're at this 7:59 mark, so right after this we're gonna be getting ready and cooking some breakfast, and then I officially start work at 9. I try to stay off my phone in the mornings. You probably saw me on my phone a little bit. I went ahead and I had an idea for a story story for the Pilates and yoga studio, and so I just went ahead and did it and posted it while it was fresh in my mind. I do function like that a lot of times for content, which is probably not the best, but when the juices are flowing, the juices are flowing. I also checked some emails, made sure there was nothing super urgent. We're gonna have a good day though. I'm excited for the day. It is the coldest day of the year so far. It is about 39 degrees outside. I wanted to do a morning walk this morning, but I just did not want to bear that cold. So I think we might walk this evening, and we're definitely gonna try to get over to the gym. We're gonna go ahead and get ready because based on our time blocks, that is what's next. I am gonna put on an outfit. I am gonna do my makeup. I did my hair last night, so it's pretty good. I like to feel put together and looking nice whenever I sit down for calls, because there are Zoom calls. It just makes me feel better about myself, and I think it just represents me and my company better. Let's pick out an outfit, let's do this makeup, and let's get started with our day. It's cold. I want to be cozy. I'm thinking of wearing this big chunky cardigan underneath. I think I'm gonna go with these Madewell Demi Kick flares. They're really comfy, but they also just look a little more put together than maybe some slouchier mom jeans. Practical, comfy, but also put together for a long day of work calls. I don't want these to stain my hands, so we're gonna use the gloves I used to clean with. It is time for our first working time block of the day. It's 9:10. I'm about 10 minutes late to this, but usually my daily prep does not take quite as long. This is where I go through emails, kind of organize things, maybe take a peek at my to-do list, what needs to be done, and just kind of get an idea of what needs to be done today. It's officially 9:30. We are moving on to our first working session block of the day. So we have about an hour to get some work done, because once I get on the calls, I cannot do any work. I'm sitting there on the calls. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on probably my biggest client. We have a call today, a touch base today at 11:30. I handle socials and influencer management for this company. So right now I'm working through their content calendar, making sure there's captions, there's stuff, pieces of content have been filmed, have been uploaded, the content we're getting from influencers are getting plugged into this content calendar. I have a social assistant who posts. I do all the strategy planning of the content. We have a few more minutes in this time block. We're moving on to a different client's work right now. We're doing a big holiday campaign, and we work with some influencers local to their area in Louisville, Kentucky, and one of them just posted her video, and it is so cute. So I'm about to get that set up and set up on our ads campaign for that. So I'm going to let you watch a little bit of that. I think it'll be all right. So this is the video right here. Brooke McIntosh, she's got a great following, so really excited about this. But we're gonna get this downloaded. I use this thing called Snap Insta to download videos from Instagram without watermarks. We're gonna say influencer reel. Perfect. Let's add, oh, we want to add a video. We're gonna add that one we just downloaded. This is one of the busiest seasons of a marketer's life, because holidays, Black Friday, Christmas, all the deals, all the closing out for the end of the year to hit your goals. and then also planning for the new year. So it is a busy time. Videos uploaded, created for the holidays, and we're already talking about gifts. But this one is, yes, I've already decorated for the holidays, and we're already talking about. Great, we're gonna publish that. So we're gonna consider that done. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, so we got that done in 5 minutes. All right, we technically don't have another break for about 20 minutes, but Lily has been sitting right here whining for the past like 5 minutes, so we're gonna take her out to potty. It's freezing. I was about to sit back down at my desk and start working again, and I looked out the window and I swore this was an alligator. This camera zooms in so slow. Do you see it right there? See it? It's definitely a tree, but I did think that's a buoy. That's a buoy right there, but that right there. We're falling off our time blocks just a little bit. It's 10:18. This time block ends at 10:30, and we don't have a call till 12. I thought it was 11:30. Our first call today is at 12. On Thursday, this same call is at 11:30. So we have about 10 minutes to do a little bit of more work. So we're gonna do that. I just saw on the cameras that the chickens are outside in my garden beds, and I'm afraid they're gonna mess some stuff up. What are y'all doing? Are y'all in Mama's garden beds? Y'all did mess stuff up. Oh no. What in the world? They ate the leaves off my seedlings. I'm gonna kick y'all's butts, ladies. Great. Don't do that again, ladies. Don't do that again. Why don't we check to see if there's some eggs? I literally love doing this. This is one of my favorite parts of the day, to check to see if we have any fresh eggs. Did y'all lay, Mama? Oh, there's one in here. Can you see her in there? Are you laying? Okay, I'll leave. My card memory got full while we were outside, but there was a chicken in the laying box, the nesting box. So I just left them. I didn't collect any eggs. I try not to scare them too much when they're laying, because I want to encourage them to lay there and that they're safe there to lay. It's 11:07. We pick up work again at 11:30 for a little work block before we start for our calls for the day at 12. But I'm feeling a little bit of a snack because we ate breakfast at about 8:30, but I don't know what I want, so we're gonna figure that out. My call at 12 is with the big company, and it's going to be a lot of influencer management updates. So I'm just running through the Grin platform, making sure all that is set up and ready. I'm also checking emails, making sure there's nothing outstanding there. That is all good. We're going to shift from my modern media, which is my marketing firm's work, and we're going to shift over to some work on the studio, content creation, as well as YouTube content creation. So we're going to be doing that inside of Notion. We're going to come over here into Mind Body Mat. This is just kind of my ideas over here. Marketing plan. I've not been keeping up with this like I should. I want to do a new post. And then let's do, I want to do a reel, but I don't know what I want to do. This is where I save ideas for videos that I want to film. This one's cute. I could film this one tomorrow. Say reel. This idea, Reagan. Content type. This is going to be a video post. We could also do a meet the instructor. And this is a great idea. Let's do one a week. So let's do meet the instructor. Emily, perfect. We need to incorporate some more videos into this. What is this? Oh, this is a cute video. Let's do that one here. Studio. Okay. All right, we have this post for today, so let's go and work on it. One of my instructors has a new class that she is launching called Bar Cardio. It's a little more of an advanced bar class, if you're familiar with bar. We did pink here. Let's do green for this background. Let's go light green, perfect, new class. We're gonna do bar cardio. We're gonna go in and we're gonna get this posted before we have to get started on this call. So, yay, all right. I'm gonna go check it off of my content board inside of my Notion, and that took us that full 30 minutes. It's 11:58. We're about to get on our first call of the day. Before we get started, I keep a lip balm on hand. Hey.
Reagan, how are you? Sorry, my last meeting ran over.
You're fine, because I feel like that's always us. First call of the day is done. Just checked my emails. That is all clear. So we are good to take this break from 12:35 to 1 o'clock. She knows whenever I say bye on call, she knows like when I wrap up a call, and she gets excited because usually I take her outside after a call. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go outside. It's 12:59. We have 1 minute until our next call. I was not feeling like spending my 30-minute break cooking something for lunch. So we're having a protein shake. This is the Alani Nu cookies and cream protein shake. The macros on this are great. 30 grams of protein, 160 calories, and only 3 grams of sugar. I love these. I'm really hoping this next call does not take the full hour. She just texted me and said she's running 5 minutes behind. So we have an extra 5 minutes to catch up on emails. All right, we're starting this call now.
Hi.
Hello, Phoebe. This is a nice background. Is this a green screen?
Yeah, I'm at my house today, and I'm sitting like in front of my kitchen, and so it's like I think.
Well, this actually looks really nice. We're done a little early. It's 1:36. My marketing assistant just sent me over some end of month metrics for some of our clients. So I'm gonna work on putting together a little report on those metrics and sending over an email to their respective teams. We are back at the desk. That break was short-lived. If you're feeling like this is repetitive, that's because it is. You're a little crooked. But I would rather be doing this work than a traditional 9 to 5 having to work in an office. I have so much flexibility because also this is only one day in my life. Tuesdays are my biggest and busiest work call days. Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays do not look like this, but I wanted to show you the reality of this side of being a business owner and having to juggle it all. It's 1:57. We have our next call on the calendar. This is a call with my team. I have a marketing support and then I have a social media assistant, and we connect on this call every Tuesday once a week and just touch base on what everyone's working on, make sure we're on the same page if there's any support they need or help or questions. So we're gonna hop on this and chit chat with the team, make sure everyone's good. Oh, hey, sorry, you were in the background behind a bunch of tabs. How are you?
Good.
Good, you look nice.
Thank you. I feel like I never do my hair straight.
The sunlight is coming in crazy. All right, we just finished up our team call, 3 minutes late. We're hopping on this next call. That sun is brutal. With the time change now, the sun sets so much earlier that it hits right there now at 3 o'clock. Hey.
Oh, hi.
I always get outside right after I get off calls on Tuesdays for 2 reasons. One, because Lily is like ready to go outside. She's been cooped up, as well as me, obviously, that whole time. But also, whenever I get off calls like that, I get so worked up on calls. Like, I literally sweat and I feel my heart rate elevated. Getting outside, there really is something about fresh air. A lot of times in the summer, I would come out here barefoot and like ground into the earth. That also really helped. That might sound woo-woo, but I love grounding. I do it a lot, but it's so cold right now that my feet would freeze off. The calls went really well though. Nothing stressful. It was really just check-ins. We still have like an hour, maybe an hour and a half of daylight. I do really want to go for a walk. I also want to get to the gym. The gym's 15 minutes into town, so we'll have to time that up. I need to eat something though, like immediately as soon as we get inside, because I am hungry and I'm gonna need fuel to work out and to carry me until later tonight for a more robust dinner. Good girl. I have one email that I need to send to wrap up for the day. So it's 4:31 now. My end of day wrap up starts from 4:30 to 5. That is my time block. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And hopefully then we'll be done. We'll eat. I have some spicy chicken tenders in the air fryer. We'll eat that and then we'll go for our walk. We are done with marketing work for the day. Hopefully. We might get an email later, but for the most part, that should be done. My air fryer is in there beeping, which means my chicken strips are done. So let's go eat. And this is our snack. This is always the moment that it kicks in. So I just want to lay on the couch and curl up and doom scroll on my phone. We are not going to do that. We're not going to allow ourselves to do that. Someone's calling me.
You gotta do that.
I'm definitely not.
No, do not put on do not.
So this is the outfit we are wearing to the gym. This is an Amazon workout top. These are my favorite Paragon workout leggings. They have a little bit of a booty scrunch, which I think really makes a difference, but this is not thick enough to walk in this 30-degree weather. So we're gonna layer some sweatpants. These are black sweatpants from Walmart. We're gonna layer these over the top for our walk. And then we're also gonna put on a hoodie. We're gonna throw in this hoodie. This is from Abercrombie and Fitch. And then I'm gonna go grab my puffer. And then we're gonna wear this black puffer on top. We're gonna walk with hair down because it's gonna be cold. For walking, I'm gonna wear my Hokas, which are outside, but for the gym, I'm gonna wear my Nike Metcons. These are good and flat because I'm probably gonna do some lower body work today. Full outfit for walking. This better keep us nice and toasty. Let's go. The gym and from town. It's a 15-minute drive, so it's kind of like a commitment to go into town and out of town, but I did get into town, stopped by the studio, did what I needed to do there before Emily's class, and it is now 6:59. Typically I would go ahead and shower and get undressed, get undone for the night, but I am starving and I worry that if I wait much longer to eat dinner that I'm gonna like pig out and snack on something instead of eating now whenever I am still thinking rationally. I am feeling a turkey and cheese sandwich on my fresh homemade sourdough. I think that's gonna make me go over my calories for the day, but life is all about balance and that is really what I'm craving. I've had a long day, so that's what we're gonna make. I bake a loaf of bread like once every week, every other week, and then I store it in a freezer pre-sliced, and it's easy to pop out a slice, pop it in the toaster, and you have fresh sourdough. I will brag a little bit. I did just harvest this fresh butter lettuce. Butter lettuce is my favorite lettuce, and I am successfully growing some, and we just got these beautiful leaves to go on my turkey sandwich. On my mission to continue romanticizing my life, I have started to make sure I plate absolutely everything I eat instead of eating it out of a bag, or to just put it on like I try to avoid paper plates or anything that isn't aesthetically pretty. This also kind of cuts back on snacking so much, but it also just makes your meal times a little bit more special and intentional. I get fresh sliced deli turkey at Walmart, and it is always so good this way. I never just buy it straight in the prepackaged options. I'm gonna go provolone today, butter lettuce, and we're just gonna fold that on top. Take a little toothpick, stick it through. You have a perfectly set up turkey sandwich. I'm gonna add a little bit of sides, so some spicy pickled okra, and then a few of my favorite Trader Joe's. These are like Taki dupes from Trader Joe's. They are so good. This is dinner. What an elevated turkey sandwich. In order to stay up on keeping a house clean, I have a checklist that I go through every day. There are different tasks that need to be done, and this keeps me on track of cleaning so I don't have to do it all on a weekend and then waste my entire weekend cleaning everything. So let's get through our Tuesday evening cleaning responsibilities.